You're not going to get a chance to see the future once you're reborn again. This life, when you come back, do you want to have a memory of your past?
You don't.
You don't get a chance. I think it's a part of the system, I think.
Yeah, I think it's either whether it's voluntary or involuntary, it's best to not know where you came from at first.
Right.
It's best to figure it out. That's probably what this is all about, is figuring it out. Because when we go to the movie, part of it is it's all about the journey. It's not about the destination. People always use that as on Instagram. It's not about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's the journey. That's one of the most popular sayings ever, and it's beautiful. You have to say it every now and then to remind people.
Another thing to remind you: don't even think about it as a journey. Just be in the moment. Accept the moment and be in the moment. Live in the moment. Think about the future, plan for the future, but exist in the moment.
Yeah.
Don't think of it as a journey or as a destination. But the people that are the most fucked are the people that are trying to make it. Yeah. One day I'm gonna make it, and then when there's no making it. It never happens. It doesn't change shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if
you're. It's a big illusion. I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. Oh my God, the wanting to be a rock star my whole life, they got me good. I wanted that mansion. Oh, I was gonna have that mansion and just filled, with chicks.
Like a Nickelback song.
Oh, that's what I was after my whole life. They got me good. When I saw Kiss and I saw that shit, I'm like, I want that. I knew right when I saw Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, 1978 on NBC, one of the worst movies of all time.
I remember that movie.
Oh, it just blew me the fuck away.
There was a power outage when I went to see that movie.
Oh my God.
I was watching it at home and the power went out and I was devastated.
And the weird thing about that era was 1978, and if you followed Kiss, if you were older, I was 8, and if you followed Kiss, from 73 on, they already had their early cool years, and then after Kiss Alive, they had a few more awesome albums, and then they got to the point where they started doing disco, and that was 1978. That's when I got into them, when they started doing disco. So I didn't even know what selling out was. I just heard I Was Made for Loving You, and I loved it. You know what I mean? I had no idea, but man, I don't even know what my fucking point was. What were we talking about?
I don't remember either. The point was you're never going to get to know what the future holds. You're just going to be living your life, and that's how it is with everybody. I don't remember what the fuck your point was.
The rock star thing. The whole
you
rock
wanted
star.
to be a rock star.
They get you. There's so many different ways they can
Well, you
TV
get yourself. You get yourself too. I mean, you gotta think about what you're exposed to.
But look, it's like music videos. What they sell in music videos, they sell that. It's like they're offering it.
Right.
Look, I got, and a lot of those rappers that are flashing all the cash, it's not even their money. It's not even their mansion. But it's pushing that. You want to do whatever it takes to make it. I was so zeroed in on that. You know me up until a few years ago. I was just zeroed in on it. Then I began to realize, wow, they got me real goddamn good. I was obsessed with an illusion. Fame is an illusion.
Well, you're obsessed with the destination instead of the journey, right?
Well, I enjoyed the journey, but it was like...
But you know what I'm saying? You're obsessed with it.
It was all about conquering the music business. That's all it was about. And it's not about that anymore, obviously. Thank God I sucked musically, because if I would have had a record deal in my 20s, shit, I would have did some crazy Illuminati shit back then. I would have did
Illuminati shit?
Like whatever. Just I would have been to those parties with the crazy mask and been doing.
I
would have did whatever.
Real?
I'm like, let's do it.
They have parties with the crazy masks.
Eyes Wide Shut.
They just let you.
You don't think Eyes Wide Shut is real?
All you have to do is have a hit album. They're like, hey, Eddie Bravo.
Hey, I don't know.
Bravo from Santa Ana, come on, California, come on down.
Thank God my music sucked, because I would have went along with all that shit in my 20s. I was so obsessed. I was so obsessed with making it in the music business. I would have did anything.
No, but you wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have gone party with Jimmy Savile or whatever the fuck his name
I would have
is.
been hanging out with whoever was famous,
That's hilarious.
Shit.
Well, it's like retirement is a lesser example of that. People are always looking to those golden years. One day I'm going to retire and we're going to be walking with our hands at the sunset. No, you're thinking about death then. That's what happens. Those people don't do shit anymore. They don't have nothing to do. The only time you should think about retirement is if you have a job that you can retire and they pay you still. And then you can go do whatever the fuck you want. That's when you should be thinking about retirement. But thinking about it as this time where finally we get to relax.
It's an illusion.
We put our feet up and then they turn you into Soylent Green.
Yeah.
Turn you into fucking
That's what you were really
green cakes.
aiming for?